Recorded Books presents The Best Man's Problem by Sera Taíno, narrated by Chance Jordan and Michael Rashawn.
Chapter 1. Rafi. As had become Rafael Navarro's habit over the last several months, he nearly caused another irreversible catastrophe, all because he had butter on his fingers and Étienne Galois on the brain. Served him right. No one had ordered him to make out with the man and then ghost him for months. He'd made his bed, and tonight karma was going to make sure he lay in it. Ten cuidado! His father's warning to be careful came as the cake, balanced between Rafi and the baker, his friend Simon Santiago, veered at a vertiginous angle. "Got it, Señor Navarro," Simon said, rescuing the cake from certain disaster without damaging a single sugar flower. Rafi was weak with relief. If we ruin this cake, Val will pin us to the wall with her cooking knives. In fact, if anyone dared ruin Rafi's oldest sister's engagement party to her fiancé Philip Wagner, they'd have to move out of East Ward altogether. It would be easier than dealing with her when she lost her temper. "Que dramatico," Papi said, smiling indulgently. Maybe Rafi was being a little dramatic, but then again, Papi wasn't going to have the night he was about to have. Simon wiped their brow. "I haven't stopped for more than 5 minutes. November is the start of our busiest period, with the holidays just around the corner." Simon's family owned Pan Dulce, the neighborhood bakery where the Navarros, and almost everyone in East Ward, ordered cakes and pastries for every occasion. Cold weather was not a deterrent when it came to celebrating life's most important milestones. For Rafi, the school year gave shape to his life. Classes were in full swing, and Rafi did what Rafi always did with a precision he'd honed to perfection. Woke at 5:30 to hit the gym before teaching high school math for exactly 7.45 hours, graded for another hour before taking the bus home, stopping to check on his father, who lived in the same building as Rafi. Relaxed on one of his theoretical math books, or, if he was too brain-fried, watched his favorite show. Helped out at Navarro's on Saturday, the restaurant his father owned with Val, followed by a pickup basketball game with his friends at the community courts. Sunday was his only wild card day, and he usually caught up on schoolwork for the following week. The methodical routines that ruled his life were indispensable to his well-being. Chaos set his nerves on edge, and he avoided disorder at all costs. When systems broke down, things never ended well for anyone. His mother's sudden death had been proof of that. He'd indulged in one bad decision, made one critical change to his day, and now she was gone because of it. "Time for me to go inside," Papi said, the chafe from standing in the cold highlighting the smooth olive-tinted brown of his skin, which looked exactly the way Rafi's did when he blushed too hard. Like father, like son. "I'm too old to be out here in the cold, lifting things the size of a smart car." "Enrique is a trip. Must be a dad thing," Simon said when Papi had gone inside. "My father might be too old to fix the mixer, but he's never too old to stay up all night playing dominoes." Rafi smiled, recalling this fact about both of their fathers. He was both blessed and cursed with an almost photographic memory, and remembered events with painstaking detail, even the things he would prefer to forget. Especially those things he would prefer to forget. In Rafi's mind, where every memory occupied its proper place, one recent moment stood alone, a breathtakingly reckless act he'd buried in a dark corner of his consciousness. He'd let go of his iron-cast self-control and allowed himself to have something without a second thought to good sense or consequences. And he'd done it with a person who, according to his own exacting standards, demonstrated the least compatibility with him. Now, that bone-melting accident of poor decision-making
Sample complete. Ready to continue?